Hey, welcome back to Two Balls Gaming. We are playing more Satisfactory today. Today's going to be a short one. We are going to work on getting closer to Tier 2, but there's quite a bit more work that needs to get done in order to be prepared for that. So let's take a look. So this is the unlocks the assembler, which allows us to make quite a bit, which is what we want. Ooh, but that's tempting. Obstacle clearing would be really nice at this point, but we will just press forward with this. So we have these other iron nodes that I'm thinking I might want to do. I'm thinking we gotta do something about up here. Let's make sure we've got some stuff. So I'll let it run for a minute, clearly, as it's sitting here doing nothing, so that we can collect stuff. And there should be the screws. I do not want to stick it up. Too late. It's gone. It's eaten by the machine. Is there... Oh, well, I'm curious. I'm looking if there's storage yet, and it looks like I am not there yet. I'm going to need some of this stuff in order to get cables working. Which reminds me, so I think I need some advanced plates in order to make this work. Which takes screws, which I'll try to grab as much as I can of that. You know, it'd be really smart if I moved the copper closer, or essentially funneled it in. I think I will eventually. Right now, where I don't have storage bins, I'm pretty limited on what I can and want to do at this point. Let's build one of these. Oh, of course I'm missing cables. Let's see. I know I stuck a table up here to work on this, so we could build some cables. Purples and not on platforms. So that should manufacture some cables. We're needing 60. This is not going to be able to keep up. Makes 30, and that needs 15. So we could put a... I don't know if it's going to fit. Nope. Might just live with that for a minute. What is that? Don't know if I can make it up there, but we should try. I feel like there's gonna be something that tries killing me around here. For some reason I thought I'd be able to climb. Oh, this is where we first looked. Food. I like food because it means I can prevent myself from dying, which there's those big green clouds. I'm thinking I'm going to go in there and essentially try to get the slugs that are in there, but I need to make sure I can eat at the same time the whole time. Like right up in here, there should be a slug, I'd assume. Or something valuable. But yeah, you always have to... If you don't have the radiation suit, you're kind of screwed. I really want to make it up to that. It's good to know there's water up here. Oh, I'm already dying. No, don't kill me. Become in peace. Kind of. Ooh, a crash. And some not so happy people. Come here, you critters. Is he just gonna run away? Come at me, bro. Look, I'm stealing your stuff. So I heard rumors that originally this was meant to be significantly more, you need 40 megawatts, more focused on essentially the combat, and they removed a lot of it or just didn't focus on it, which I'm kind of okay. I don't even know if I really like the little of combat that's in it already, but I don't know. I'd be curious to see what you guys think. Is the combat something that's missing from this game? I feel like it depends on how you implement it, right? You know, I feel like there's no point in adding combat just to add combat. I feel like it's gotta play a role in the building, right? There's part of me that thinks that like a tower defense style kind of playthrough would make it kind of interesting to essentially so you're defending your base and you're building structures, and so anything that you build you kind of have to build to protect. I think that'd be kind of interesting, but I think more encounters as you're exploring, I feel like maybe not the most exciting thing, just because I feel like you beat them once and you're kind of like, okay, well, now what? Like, I beat the person, sometimes they'll respawn, now, you know, so what? Okay, sweet, so that should be enough. I should be able to finish up this. Launch that. I don't remember what I just even launched.
Milestone reached. The assembler can produce more complex parts, including the first project part, smart plating, which is crucial for initiating project assembly. Project parts must be delivered to the space elevator. By completing your contracted duties as part of project assembly, you will definitely be helping achieve Fix-It Company goals without any other ulterior motive. Note: humans cannot craft project parts. Do not worry about your inadequate crafting skill when compared to an assembler. Fix-It cherishes your innate human abilities, such as walking, striking objects, and commodifying natural resources.
So I just had a stupid realization that I can actually build these after all. I don't know why I didn't think to check. It looks like we've been able to build them for a while. I don't know why. There we go. I'm gonna have to go up and build these for the copper. So let's build a MAM. Which, oh, I need wire. Never mind. Let's not build them. Okay, the reason I'm gonna focus some time on this MAM is because there is quite a bit of stuff you can unlock, like the overclocking, which later on in the game, underclocking becomes pretty important too. Just to make sure you maximize efficiency, because running at 100% isn't necessarily always the most efficient. So the MAM allows us to focus on that overclocking and make sure we're in a good position. Let's see. It's not letting me take this out. Oh, I don't have space. Let's see if I can dump off some of this greenery into this. If not, I might just end up dumping something on the ground. Oh, well, there's one. Yeah, like this crap. That in there. I'm gonna drop this. I don't really care. Let's grab some copper. It's gonna slow this all down. That's fine. Got over 100. We should have enough nail or screws or whatever the heck those things are. What are they? Screws. I don't know if you've ever seen a screw machine. Those things are pretty intense. There's like whole factories that just have them, and like the old style ones are pretty intense. There's just literally stuff moving everywhere. The new ones are at least kind of covered so you can't get something caught. I'm just amazed people don't like lose all their body parts when they're working around screw machines, because the old ones were just intense. Of course the new ones are safer, but the old ones were so crazy that they just, like, you stood in the wrong spot, you're gonna get eaten alive. Let's see what we can get, and that's definitely something we can research.
The remains researched belong to an organism now dubbed the fluffy-tailed hog. It has many characteristics that would likely classify it among the Suidae family were it native to Earth. Hog remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving pioneer safety during exploration. This semi-slug, now dubbed Power Slug, is early in its life cycle and has retained only part of its potential energy storage capacity, giving it its blue color. Power slugs are capable of extracting latent energy from their surroundings, including through a form of photosynthesis, and preserve it in their porous semi-crystalline shell over their lifetime. This explains why they rarely move after having found a suitable location. This fruit, dubbed the barrel nut after its distinct interrupting previous message for higher priority message. Milestone reached. Solid biofuel, created from any biomass, ensures maximum efficiency of biomass burners. To aid in biofuel production, the chainsaw allows for the removal of tougher wood and coral foliage. Additionally, your pocket dimension has been inflated to increase inventory size. Inspirational note: will you be the Fix-It Employee of the Month? You could be, if you construct, automate, explore and exploit by eliminating all obstacles to efficiency. This isn't just fun, it's contractually mandated, fun.
That doesn't sound like a whole lot of fun. Okay, chainsaw. I need more screws. The chainsaw will make this go a whole lot faster. And I can convert stuff into pellets to feed generators. I don't know why I'm walking around with the miner. Oh, and there we go. Wow, that's ironic that we talked about that. I hate it when I run out of power. Let's see. Ooh. We might not be thinking about it for a whole lot longer. We probably should focus on making a power plant of some sort. So I want to build my power plant up high. Oh. No, we're not. Oh, we're zooming. Oh, there we go. So I didn't think this through all the way, but we're gonna build it. And I'll build it up to there, and then we'll build a nice platform across. Maybe we'll. And this will be where we build our power plant. So, because there's a limitation on how much power you can have that goes through one, oh, nice friend. Let's go play. Oh, almost got me. Oh, there's another one and a blue slug. Oh, he's gonna launch me into the. Oh, yep. Somewhere over here. There it is. Ooh, he turned around kind of fast. Where was that blue slug at? It was somewhere over here. There it is. Let's grab the blue slug. It'll be an important thing for later. There's a nice blue slug over there too. Come here, you power slug. Out of all the things you could call it, why would you call it a power slug? Oh, I don't know. I did grab a chainsaw. Let's check this out. Oh, beautiful. I like how in this game though they didn't only cut out a little thing whenever you use the chainsaw. It cuts out a pretty large gap around it, which is nice. So just because I cut that tree, you know, I'm cleared a quite a large area. So there's some spots that I remember that were pretty forested. And there always seems to be spiders in the forested area. I fell down. Ooh, a cave? What's in the cave? Don't die, don't die, don't die. Ooh, shrooms. Ooh, that looks fancy. There's gotta be something in here that wants to kill me. Oh, there's a spider.
The Summer Sloop was named after Marie Somerville, co-founder of Fixit and head of its R&D department. There are many theories about the origin of this shape and why this symbol mathematically resembling a Mobius strip has found its way to both human and extraterrestrial culture. Thankfully, you don't need to know any of these theories to be a pioneer. Research it in the MAM to establish locally appropriate classification and application. Fun fact: the planet you are on was found and named during a planet spotting event Marie hosted named Marie's Awesome Scientific Search of the Avant-Garde Exoplanets.
It said there was something nearby, but I haven't seen
Samples of unknown alien species acquired. Initial data suggests these are predators, but notably they do not have a traditional mouth or eyes. There are, however, numerous cavities on their head which could fulfill a similar function. Research the remains in the MAM to establish classification and potential countermeasures.
Crap, I came out the bottom. Oh, there's a blue slug up there. I did not realize I was that close to... the cave. I'm gonna have to move this in order to... well, maybe not. It's pretty ugly at the moment, but I think we'll eventually go for maybe a hyper tube on it or something. Bird. Where's the blue slug before I forget about it? Thank you. Another bird. Okay, so what I was saying before was that essentially you want to have more than one power pole because you can max out the power pole itself. We're gonna feed this from 2 sides, I think. So we'll feed it from this side. Let's build a burner. Okay, those are equal distance. Okay. I wish it give me a second line saying that it's the same length as this. But it is. Okay, we're gonna start with 6 up here. And then we'll build another 6 and feed from the other side. Nope, I'm not happy with that. Okie dokie. I don't know why. Oh, it should be the world grid. I don't know why it's... Okay, that's just weird. So we're gonna build a storage container and a thing out here to essentially feed this. So we're gonna put our stuff in. We're gonna build a constructor, which is gonna turn it into useful stuff. And then we're gonna turn it into, at the very end, come on. There we go. This is gonna be not the first moment, but it works. Okay. And then we are going to build power poles out here. Good thing we have lots of cables. Okay, we're gonna start up this first side first. And this is gonna backfeed and run this stuff back here. You are gonna be making biomass, and then you are going to be making something. Let's see. I need, what was I putting in? Leaves. So we'll put leaves in, that's gonna turn leaves into biomass, but we need power, so we're gonna start this first one up. It's gonna feed there. Yes, okay, actually I have a bunch of biomass, so we might as well start production on that. We're gonna feed that to feed the line, because I want this producing. It's gonna feed to both sides. Now we need to add power poles on this side. So now we have essentially 2 independent power grids, so we're gonna bring this one, well, they're not independent, but we're not gonna have a bottleneck down here at the end. So we're gonna bring this all the way down to the end. Try to line it up. It's gonna be nice and pretty at the end. And then we're going to feed it into there. Now our capacity goes up to 130, which is awesome. And then for now, temporarily, we could connect these, but let's stick power pole down here. And then we want this to connect to a different section of power pole, essentially, to allow us to dual feed this system. No empty power line connections, that's unfortunate. And that's the one that we're connected there. There's 4 on that one, there's 3 on that one. I'll feed it over there. So we were consuming about, well, we were under 40, and now we're up to 220 as our max. If I have the greenery and shrubbery and all this stuff, if I can get all these going, which they seem to be moving. How about 7? That's actually really impressive. So this is going to be pumping out 60. This is going to be eating, I can eat 120, so we're only going to be hitting 50% efficiency. I'm going to feed this in because I don't want it in my inventory anymore. I'm going to dump that in as well. And that should... These ones down here are going to have the least amount. And then these ones down here should have the most, and they should fill up. So the goal with this is that essentially these ones down at the end are going to still have power when they shut off. But so that essentially I can come up here if I really need to, and I can pull the fuel out of them and use it to go cut down trees if I really needed to. But that more than is that 4 times whatever we started with 40,000. Now we're at 220, so it's more than 4 times the amount of power capacity than what we had before. I would say that would be a victory. That's where I'm going to end it off today, though. Thanks for joining us. Please like and subscribe down below if you want to see more of this type of content. I really appreciate the support that I've been getting on the channel. Hope you have a great day. Bye.